This is unusual. We're sort of staring at each other. I feel like
we could have had an Airbnb, man.
This has a porn shoot feel to it. I like a nice hotel. You know that. I like my hotels. And I am looking out at a beautiful view of, well, by the time people hear this, we'll be gone, right? When are you dropping the show?
I'll drop it so that is the case, yeah.
Okay. Oneonta, New York?
Yes.
Yes. And there I can see the Buffalo Wild Wings. I can see a Tim Hortons. My dad loved those Timbits. That's where he first trivia, Steve, which we should be getting ready for. That's where I told the story. That's where my dad, somebody was with my dad, and somebody recognized my voice for the first time. A Tim Hortons in Maine.
Oh, wow.
That's yes. Nice. So I can see I get my Timbits there during my. I did run today, so I feel a little better. And, but there's
hip feeling a little better.
It's
now?
Okay. Is it Dick's Sporting Goods? We'll tape the show now, you and I. Then we'll get something to eat. Then we have the trivia.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Did you scope out the restaurants on the way in?
Yeah. I kind of want some Mexican food tonight.
Really?
Yes. Are you up for that or no?
I mean, I could, but what are we going to find around here?
I think there's a place over there that's decent.
What leads you to believe that? Did you just see it out of the corner of your eye?
I think Ryan and I went there a while ago.
Oh, okay.
I could be wrong, but if you're up for it, I mean, why not, right? We're here.
Mexican food is always good. I mean, we're here. What does Oneonta, New York have to do with Mexican food?
Well, I'm just saying, I don't know. I'm inviting you to dinner.
All right, I accept.
Thank you. Well, we'll see. So we'll do the trivia tonight. Do we have the ability to call people or no right now?
Yeah, we can call people.
Can we call Brandon Walker? He texted me not 10 minutes ago. Albie Gilmore drove that green no more than 10 minutes ago. Let me see here. Maybe he'll answer. I don't know if he doesn't have a show right now, right?
He's always doing like 500 different shows.
True. I don't think we've talked to him since our feud ended. We like him now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I like Brandon. Pot him up, Steve, as they say in the business. Talking about God, all these people have Fweedumb. What? It's just so great. I mean, it's a great country. What? Big time in this. So he gave me the heads up. Keep your head in the swivel.
Your call has been forwarded.
Watch White Sox Dave. He'll cheat.
Ah, okay.
Your head in the swivel.
So what's he going to be like, getting the answers on his phone or something?
Yeah, I mean, that's
looking stuff up.
I mean, what's the spirit? I mean, the spirit of the game that's ridiculous.
I think that means we should cheat.
Absolutely not. No. I don't need to. We don't.
That's true.
What's it? How terrible is your life? You need to cheat to win at fucking trivia with Jeff D. Lowe.
It's for the clout, man. Besides, I already know we're going to have a repeat of the test trivia. There'll be one.
I'll answer all the questions.
You are doomed. I'm doomed. I'm going to get fucking
doomed.
killed. Karavis is going to get more right than I do.
You're going to say like James Hinkey or something. Right. It's not going to be good.
Minifan bloodbath.
Yeah, I mean, everyone wants us to lose, and for you to be the.
That's true.
Yeah,
for it to come down to the wire, and for me to lose on like a presidential history question.
I like the fact that I'm nervous. I'm actually excited to do the trivia tonight.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't think anybody. Sorry, Steve. I don't think anybody in America is doing what we're doing tonight than we're doing tomorrow. I feel confident about that.
No, that's accurate.
In the history of the world, I don't think
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, we're here. We're doing the case stuff tomorrow in the New York area, so upstate New York, and then head back. So you get Monday. I saw some people asking where the show was today. I thought we made that clear. If we didn't, I apologize. Monday, Wednesday, Friday for the time being as we work on the case. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so there you go. Were you going to say something else, though, or no?
No.
Okay, where do you want to start? I know you. Why am I even asking you this question? For once? What was that?
Fweedumb!
I mean, I love stories like it's one of the great bullshit stories of all time. I mean, it came. So I thought. I was actually talking to Jerry Callahan driving up here. I thought this was last time when I saw it. I thought this was a story that just came out. Like she's about to get, sworn in office. Didn't you think it was like a January story? I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it's from October.
It was like a new profile on her.
Yeah, right. So it was an October Elle magazine profile, right?
Yeah.
Surprised something Elle is dummy, but this is like, I mean, so there's a profile on Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. And in the story, she starts, just in case you haven't seen it, and if you only follow mainstream media, you probably haven't seen it. So she starts the story like this. Senator Kamala Harris. Let's take it quick.
Can I take him?
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, what's up? You're live to tape with Kirk.
Hello. No, what's going on there? Hello.
Why are you calling me?
I'm calling you to we just talked about the potential cheating scandal. I'm concerned heading into trivia tonight.
Wait a minute, Kirk. Listen, I'm a big fan of you. Everybody knows that. Me and you are thick as thieves.
Right.
But listen, you're just now learning about this cheating scandal. You got to get better in tune with the Barstool world.
I'm trying. I don't know if you know this or not. I have a secret project going on right now. I'm trying to solve crimes. There's only so many things I can do at once.
Well, I have a bunch of projects, and they're all public. But anyway, I will help you.
I mean, I'm not. Right now, I can't focus on the Royal Rumble from 1998. I would like to. Harry's ready for the Royal Rumble in a couple of weeks. I'll tell you this, Brandon.
It was fucking awesome. Stone Cold Steve Austin won it in 98.
Good. That's good to know. Harry Minahan, not thrilled about Goldberg versus Drew McIntyre. Just so you know. He's not into it.
Neither is Brandon Walker.
What are we doing? What are we doing in 2021? What is how old's Goldberg? Like 70?
He's 60 years old. I don't understand.
Is he actually 60 years old?
He's not 60. He's in his 50s, though.
What the fuck are they? Why can't? Is it just because the old man is like 80 years old now and he just doesn't know what he's doing anymore?
I don't know. I guess he just wants to get guys who are proven draws, but doesn't make sense. He's got guys now that could be this. Anyway, I'm going to help you, Kirk.
Yeah,
because I believe in you.
Thank you. Go ahead.
And so you're going up against Team Chicago. Is this public knowledge?
Well, by the time people hear this, yes, yeah, because we had Jeff on last week. He said we're taking on the Chicago guys, yeah.
Okay, so you are taking on Chicago, and all I would tell you is Carl is a salt-of-the-earth individual, and I would lay down my life for him.
Okay.
White Sox Dave has wandering eyes, and he will occasionally get answers at the buzzer that he had no idea about seconds earlier.
So if you really want to, we're not going to because you either win or you lose. Is he like looking at his phone when Jeff asks questions? Okay,
so you're going to be using a camera. Obviously, you're probably going to be using your phone or your laptop. So they're going to ask you questions,
right?
And for the unscrupulous of us, for the devious of us, you could, in fact, have a laptop in front of you, and if you were a very slick typer like Captain Conn, you could Google something and read the answer. White Sox Dave has done that trick multiple times.
That is such shit, though. That is fucking that's low rent, sleazy fucking shit. I hate that. I hate that.
Well, first of all, it's selling the name of a good show. It's not a low rent show. It's an incredible show.
No, I know that. I'm just saying. I'm saying the act itself is low rent. The cheating.
No, it's absolutely sickening. And you know what? You and I have had our ins and our outs, but I think we trust the integrity of the other. I like to go into a pugilistic battle with somebody knowing they're going to fight fair.
Yeah, if I lose, I lose. I mean, you win, you lose, but I won't lose that way. And I mean, are you familiar with the famous quiz show scandal 21 of the 50s? I mean, this brought down television. I mean, which one is this? So I got Carl, White Sox Dave.
I'm familiar with the movie in 1994.
1994, right? Robert Redford, yep, directed it. Great movie. Is Eddie in it or no? Is he playing?
No, Eddie's not on Team Chicago.
Okay, who do I have? I have Carl, Dave, and who?
Chief, Barstool Chief.
And he's okay or no?
I don't know about Chief. He could be a cheater, but I've never caught it.
Do you wish now that White Sox Dave had died of COVID because he had it, right?
I have never said that out loud.
Okay, but you. So am I going to at some point, because I'm competitive as you know, as you are, which I respect about you, will I lose my mind if I suspect cheating is afoot?
You will absolutely go batshit insane. Right. You will go crazy. If you see it, here's the frustrating part. If you see it during the show, whatever, you can call it out. But if you see it after the show, that's when it drives you crazy.
Now, how has he responded to these accusations?
Oh, he'll act like you're just a sore loser. You're just this, you're just that. I am a sore loser when somebody Googles to fucking beat me.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, anybody can do that. Am I going to... So I have Steve Robinson and Jared Carabas with me. We did a run-through last week, and I'm fucked. It's going to be me against the world. So I am concerned.
Jared is useless as tits on a hog. He is absolutely useless. I don't know about Steve. I've had some conversations with Steve before. I can't imagine trusting him in a battle of wits.
I will say Steve is capable of cheating, though, without me even knowing. That wouldn't surprise me.
I want to cheat.
No, we're not cheating. We are not cheating.
It's like an arms race.
We are not doing that.
If White Sox Dave cheats, we're cheating.
No, let him win that way. If he needs that in his life, then fuck him. That's what I would say. And by the way, the irony of a White Sox guy embracing a cheating scandal is not lost on me. I will say that.
No, it's basically Chick Gandil and Sheila Joe Jackson all over again.
That's
Although
true.
that wasn't cheating, that was just general
They
fuckery. That was just taking money.
Well, they threw games. I mean, whatever, however you want to call it. I mean, it was a scandal, right? Well, okay.
It's a different kind of cheating. It's cheating to lose instead of cheating to win.
I suppose. Do you like that movie?
Oh, I love that movie. 8 Men Out.
8 Men
Elliot
Out's a good
Asimov. That's a great novel. Well, not novel, but that's a great book.
You know who directed the film?
John Sayles.
You've got it. You fucking motherfucker. I want you on my team. You and I would be an unbeatable team. Unbeatable.
No, I'm very good at trivia. I love John Sayles. I love that movie. That's why I respect. I think that's why I texted you. I think you're going to compete and be a good competitor, but just don't get cheated. That's all I'm asking.
All right. Well, I appreciate it. All right. How's a wrestling podcast going?
It's going very well, and I haven't. When I was looking up your text, our last text was about wrestling, so it reminded me I need to get you on there to talk about it.
I'm happy to talk about Bobby the Brain Heenan, one of my great influences ever. One of the great influences in American comedy history, Steve.
He is my very favorite. And before I go, I just want to say thank you, Kirk. It's always a pleasure to be on your show. Okay. And love you, Steve.
Love you too, Brandon.
All right, Brandon. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
See you, buddy. I mean, it's a concern.
Yeah, well, I mean, I feel like now it's inevitable that halfway through this thing's going to blow up with accusations of cheating. The very first time White Sox Dave gets a question right, that we don't think that he actually has that.
So we'll jump back on 90, which is like 50 miles that way, and it'll take me through Chicago, rip his fucking head off. I have no problem doing that. None. It's like guys who cheat at golf. Like, what are you doing? Like, just fucking play. If we win, we win. If we lose, we lose. I feel like I'm fucked anyway.
Well, it's a competitive thing. I think he probably feels like his ego needs to be
everyone's like, you're so smart, whatever.
I don't think White Sox Dave gets a lot of that.
I'm gonna mind fuck with this idiot tonight, like you wouldn't believe. So anyway, so Kamala Harris, the soon to be vice president of the United States,
vice president elect.
Where was it? I had it, and then when Brandon Walker called, I lost it. Give me 1 second here, Steve. But I'm very excited that my guy Stephen Hyden's finally doing the Eagles thing that I begged him to do. 3-part series. We're going to have him on at some point next week.
Yes, we will.
You talk to him or no?
Send him an email. I'm thinking next Wednesday, right?
That's perfect. Yeah. How many times I asked to be part of that, but whatever. I'll just do it myself. I did it myself in the car. Just pretended to. Yeah, why not? Senator Kamala Harris. This is from the Elle Culture Profile, written by... did you reach out, by the way, to the author?
I reached out.
Ashley C. Ford?
I reached out to Ashley's agent, and she's too busy working on her memoir.
Oh, okay. Senator Kamala Harris has started her life's work young. She laughs from her gut. By the way, she laughs she laughs. True. I've been in rooms with people who laugh like that, and then when we're all done laughing like that, they say, okay, now, Kirk, you go to that room, and you go to that room, and then you're locked in for the rest of the night, and then tomorrow morning we'll have our meeting, okay?
She only laughs at her own jokes, too.
And it's scary. She laughs from her gut, the way you would with family, as she remembered being wheeled through an Oakland, California civil rights march in a stroller with no straps with her parents and her uncle. At some point, she fell from her stroller. Few safety regulations existed for children's equipment back then. It's important to note that that's the one thing that Ashley felt was important to let us know factually. And the adults, caught up in the rapture of the protest, kept on marching. By the time they noticed little Kamala was gone and doubled back, she was understandably upset. My mother tells a story about how I'm fussing, Harris says, and she's like, baby, what do you want? What do you need? And I just looked at her and I said,
Fweedumb!
This is, honestly, until the end of the story, the biggest bullshit I've maybe ever read. And I've read almost everything Kevin Cullen's ever written.
Yeah, it's true. It's basically stolen valor is what it is. She's trying to rewrite history so that she was part of the civil rights movement.
Right. But it's just like weird because it's so obviously fake. Now, obviously somebody finally caught up to it and, and called her out for it. But jeez, I mean, and by the way, she stole from a Martin Luther King story with Alex Haley from 65. And then she tells almost a different version of it in her book. My early memories are a sea of legs marching around the streets and the sounds of shouting. The conversations in our apartment in the Berkeley Flatlands area on Bancroft Avenue would go late into the night. And of course, we picked up the language of the movement. My mother used to laugh when she told the story about the time I was fussing as a toddler. She leaned down to ask me, Kamala, what's wrong? What do you want? And I wailed back,
Fweedumb!
So now she's still in the stroller in this story.
Yes.
So, I mean, I've had kids. You've pushed kids in strollers, I would imagine.
I have.
So, I'm to believe that Mr. or Mrs. Harris is pushing the vice president-elect down in the stroller as a child, young. She falls out of the stroller. Is Ashley Ford wrote, they were so raptured by the process, they didn't realize their child had fallen out of the stroller. And then went down a neighborhood and came back, and she said, Fweedumb.
The other thing is, was there a time where they made strollers where like 50% of the time the kid just falls out?
I mean,
I feel like they might not have been as safe as they are these days, but
right.
There was a buckle or something, right?
I would think so. And how old was she?
That's another good question. What year does she allege it was?
I don't have a lot of specifics on that one. I am personally a fan of the finish of the story myself. What will that mean for us? She relays a story about the night she became the second black woman in history elected to the U.S. Senate. You all right there? What do you got?
Oh, no, I was just doing some,
okay.
Whipping up my calculator.
In every one of my elections, part of our routine is we do a small friends and family dinner before we go to the campaign night celebration. She explains it was going to be like she explains it looked like the election was going to be called for Donald Trump. My godson, Alexander, who was 7 years old at the time, came up to me crying and said, Auntie Kamala, they're not going to let that man win, are they? And you know the baby's in your life. She closes her eyes and swallows. I held him. I mean, it still brings me pain to remember how he felt and what it made me feel, which is I needed to protect this child. I had one way in my mind I thought the evening would go, and then there was a way it turned out. And so by the time I took the stage, I'd ripped up my notes, and all I had was Alexander in my heart. And I took the podium and I said, I intend to fight. I intend to fight. If there's anything we know about Senator Kamala Harris, it's that. When it comes to freedom, I'm sorry. When it comes to freedom, she will fight. Now, I did what clearly the author, the author. Ashley. I decided to actually go look up that speech that night. And it really seemed like a, as usual, prepared, written. Sorry. Where she just did the thing that everybody does when they win an election. So, I mean, another lie. It's just.
So she's been telling this story a lot. She told it to Jimmy Fallon. She told it to Jonathan Capehart from CNN. And it's always, like slight variations of it, but it's pretty clear that she actually believes this happened.
Oh, there's no question.
And she'll always have the Elizabeth Warren defense, which is, well, it's just what my mom told me. It's just what my grandmother told me.
Well, I mean, I guess so, but I mean, she's sure, but her mom told like 4 different stories. What did she tell Jimmy Fallon? Fallon must have grilled her on this one, huh?
Oh yeah,
out there protesting.
Well, I was in a stroller. And I was so I was out there. And in fact, my mother used to have a very funny story about I was fussing and she said, Kamala, what do you want? And I said, and this is how she would say it. And she said, Kamala, what do you want? And I said, Fweedumb.
No.
Oh, Fallon's cracking up at that one. He loves it.
It was a much cuter story when she would tell it, but that's the story she told.
I'll tell you, the one I sent you from the Washington Post. Is that the Washington Post guy? Shut up, Fallon. Is that the Washington Post, the one who interviewed her, the one I sent you?
No, Jonathan Capehart. That's the one that you sent me.
Okay, I mean, listen to these. Listen to Kamala. It honestly sounds like an old Adam West episode of Batman where there's laughing gas and like they lose their minds. She sounds like she has completely. I've never laughed this hard in my life. I'm jealous.
See, that's the thing is that like Hillary Clinton got this too, criticism for her cackle or her laugh. But then they say, oh, that's sexist. You wouldn't feel that way about a man.
If a guy laughed like this, I would say he's fucking
maniacal.
Insane. This is by the way, this story is, I believe, Hillary's Bosnia story more than I believe this.
Taking sniper fire.
Yeah, where she was ducking like Brian Williams. I think I believe Brian Williams' story when we ingested water outside of Katrina, remember?
He saw bodies floating by.
But he also said he got sick from ingesting water.
Oh, okay.
And he also had the thing with the SEAL team. Remember the helicopter?
Yeah, and they gave him a piece of the plane.
This is what I mean. But I guess the question before we play this is like, what I was talking to Jerry about this. He's like, nobody's writing about it, and he's right. But like, what should happen Like, should she be removed from, like, it's, you know what I'm
on
saying?
the one hand, people on the right have kind of watched Trump tell some outrageous lies and just been like, yeah, it doesn't really matter.
9/11 stories, or
but I'm just saying that they're not in a good position to criticize Kamala over something this. I mean, it's trivial politically.
Yes,
she's just lying about her.
But it's like the
people
Charlie
who should be mad are the civil rights activists who are actually
sure,
like,
sure
OGs.
they'll be outraged. But like it's like the Charlie Baker story about the
crying fisherman.
You're like, well, if you're going to tell that, what in your biography is true?
Oh well, I mean, she's already lied all over the place,
right? But listen,
the Willie Brown portion of her career has mysteriously disappeared.
She's a mentor. Listen to this cat.
Funny stories. I was just sharing with someone backstage. You know, so I witnessed this as I write about in the book. You know, from my stroller's eye view, and there's a funny family story about how my mother's marching with the extended family. I talk about like Aunt Mary and Uncle Freddie in the book. And she would tell the story about how they're marching. And this is back when strollers didn't really have armrests and seatbelts. So they're marching away and, you know, shouting and all of that. And then I think it was my Uncle Freddie, you know, looked down and looked in the stroller, which was empty, and said, "Where's Kamala?" And apparently they left me like a block behind. I'd fallen out the stroller. There you go. And then my mother would tell a funny story about how, like, one day and I was fussing, and you know, and so I'm fussing and fussing. It's much cuter when she would tell the story, but she'd say, so then she would look down at me and, Kamala, what do you want? What do you want? And I looked back up at her and I said, Fweedumb.
It's not done yet. One more.
I'm so glad you told that story on your own, because I was going to ask you, because I wanted to hear you say Fweedumb.
Who is this journalist? Who is this person?
That's Jonathan Capehart. He's a columnist for the Washington Post.
That's just a Post guy, yeah. It's weird that he didn't follow up on, like, you don't think he believes that story?
Well, clearly he does. He says, I was going to ask about this.
He wanted to hear it pronounced Fweedumb.
Because it's a good story. It's funny. It's a heartwarming story if you're a liberal.
Well, amen to that. And a woman to that. That's what I say. What? It's outrageous. I can't get mad about that. It's funny. I mean, I think it's funny.
It is kind of funny, but it's just another example.
Up and it's funny.
Liberalism is a mental disease.
I know it is, Steve, but it's funny. I mean, this Harris story is great. But I mean, I will say this. Like, if this was in Ted Cruz's biography, I'd have as much fun with it. I mean, it's the equivalent of, like, I'm trying to think of the Republican Ted Cruz equivalent story to that.
Well, this would be like
almost like a Reagan, like
stolen valor. If you lied about some big military history that you had,
right? But like, it's just so absurd. It's just the idea that, like, I just like the idea of baby Kamala. You sent me the copy. I just like the idea of baby Kamala being strolled, just like flopping off. And like nobody would say to them, like, "Hey, your kid fell out." Like it's a march, right? Like, are they sprinting? Like
whoever is pushing the stroller doesn't notice that it's all of a sudden light a toddler.
But just like the people behind them. Like, is it just one person marching,
walking around?
Yeah, they stop. Like, what the hell are they? Like, what are they doing? Who are these people?
The '60s. It was a different time. You know, we didn't have helicopter parents.
When was she born?
63.
So she's 57.
Yeah.
Okay, so this would be like 68, 67?
I guess so, yeah.
And her mom
she had to be old enough to talk. I imagine she didn't learn how to speak until she was, 4 or 5?
Oh, I mean, she could talk to 2 or 3. I mean, kids do that. But
yeah, but demanding freedom
in
the middle of a civil rights rally. It's more than just like mama, dada.
That story makes me laugh. I love stories like that. I just love that, nobody will ask her about that. Be like, this really seems
she'll never be asked about
bullshit. In the end, it's even better. I think, like, little Alexander hugging her, and she goes out and rips up her speech. That never happened.
The great thing is she's probably going to be president pretty soon.
It's true. I will say, like, by the time, I mean, I'm not that into it. I've got my own stuff to try and solve right now. But by the time California's Senate race must have been called instantly into 2016, right?
Yeah.
She won by probably 25 points, 20 points. So that was at about 10 o'clock Eastern time. By no means, I know Trump was winning. By no means was the election over at that point. In 2016.
No, it took a long time to settle. It was
2 or 3 in the morning when Trump spoke. I mean, it looked like Trump was going to win already at that point, but Wisconsin hadn't been called. Ohio hadn't been called. I mean, we were not even close to being done at that point. So this idea that little Alexander strolled up to her to his godmother and said, we can't let him win, and starts crying. And then she's crying.
She's also, I mean, she's going to go with the standard speech because she's not bright enough to improvise.
I don't think she's dumb. I think she's
her reputation as some genius prosecutor is a little bit overrated.
Well, it's funny in this story too. Actually, Ford talks about, I read the whole story about Kamala, how, important civil rights is meant to her as a prosecutor. And I'm like, oh, you want to take a look at that record?
Right. the number of minorities who are in jail because of Kamala Harris.
Oh my God. It's unbelievable. Jesus.
It's just tough because she wasn't effectively criticized on that during the campaign, because on the one hand, you're saying that Biden and Harris are like the lawlessness people. They want riots. They want looting. But then you're going to turn around and also say, well, they're also like cops. They're locking people up.
Well, I mean, you don't have to worry about people breaking in with Simply Safe. Simply Safe Home Security delivers award-winning 24/7 protection. With Simply Safe, you don't just get an arsenal of cameras and sensors. You get the best professional monitors in the business. They've got your back day and night, ready to send police, fire, and EMTs when you need them the most. I love Simply Safe. I have it in my home. I've set up. Like I said, I'm going to set up for whoever wants. We'll go by and do it. Part of the golden ticket. That horrible golden ticket. 24/7, 365. You go to simplysafe.com/Kirk. You get a free home security camera. Simplysafe.com/Kirk, and a 60-day risk-free trial. So there's nothing to lose. But simplysafe.com/Kirk. Visit simplysafe.com/Kirk. That's simplysafe.com/Kirk. Get that free camera and a 60-day risk-free trial. Get moving right now. Our great friends at simplysafe.com. All right, where do you want to go next?
We've got some cuts from Blind Mike's
podcast. Spitting fire.
He is.
Telling the boss. Well, not his boss anymore. No. He works alone.
He's his own boss.
Yeah, and he gave up all that Penn stock, right?
Sure.
Did you listen to Mike's? Did you listen to the whole thing or no?
I did not listen to the whole thing.
Did you listen to anything other than the parts I told you to get?
I had Justin cut it up for us.
So you didn't listen to any of it?
No. Okay. Well, I was going to listen to it on my way out, but then I remembered it's behind Patreon.
No, this one's free. This is the podcast that's free.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I thought everything was on his Patreon.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. So you haven't subscribed to the Patreon yet?
No, I was driving out and I was like, I don't want to handle a credit card while I'm flying out. Like, I can listen to it and just, leave memos.
Download before you drove?
Didn't think ahead. Didn't think ahead.
Okay. So Mike starts off. It's 40 minutes of Mike solo. So just a warning. Just Mike, not so much what was Mike. I thought he did well. But he attacks David Portnoy, who is the most popular man in America right now.
Yes, literally saving small businesses left and right.
Now, are all these businesses perfect? No. That's okay. We'll have a conversation about that later. But here is where are we starting?
We're starting with just when Mike starts talking about Portnoy.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, I should thank Barstool Sports and Dave Portnoy as well. They did give me an opportunity. Again, Kirk may not have known who I was if it wasn't for Portnoy hiring me as an intern.
Hold on, stop.
That's about where the support's.
Okay, sorry, Mike. I had Mike. The history of me and Mike is Mike was a street team or whatever at Entercom.
What does street teamer even mean? I've never.
If you go to,
you go outside of Fenway.
If you and I were doing
stickers.
a Kirk Minahan show appears at Buffalo Wild Wings, and somebody was handing out towels and stickers. That's what Mike was doing, which is really what he should. It's almost graduated inventory.
Yeah, right.
It's part of his crew. So he started doing a podcast or something and asked me to go on at Entercom. And I went on his podcast.
What was that? Blindside Pod? Or?
It was even before. I think even before that. I don't remember. But I was happy to do it. But I'm not a Barstool historian. I had no idea Mike was up. But just to edification on what Mike was saying there. And I know people.
Well, maybe the Barstool internship gave him the juice to be a street teamer.
Possible, I suppose. I mean, I've seen these street teamers. They have a lot of juice. Go ahead.
And that's about where the support stopped. So I will thank them for that. And I will say that I think Dave was a complete asshole to me. I don't think I deserved a lot of the way I was treated. I don't think I was ever going to take down the company. First of all, I never wanted to. I always spoke very glowingly of Barstool Sports. But even if I did, the idea that I would be capable of taking down a $500 million corporation seems bizarre to me.
All right, hold on. So, I will say, I think we talked about this last night. I don't disagree. I don't think Dave's an asshole. He's been good to me. We've had our battles, but, he's an asshole in a way that, I'm an asshole. I think he's a good guy underneath it. But I totally understand where Mike's coming from.
Just revisit that Sirius segment that they did.
Totally.
When 20 minutes, he just ground him into
he always says he's the worst person in the world, and you can't trust him. And I don't know. And Dave has never given me that piece of information where I can say, oh, well, okay. It's almost like a gut feeling for him. And, I don't think it's justified. So I get where Mike's coming from, and I get after a while, and he goes on, and maybe we'll have it where he's like, I don't want to collect a paycheck from people who feel that way about me anymore. Cash their stocks, but you know. Go ahead.
I don't think the shit that was said about me was warranted in any way. I always thought it was kind of tongue in cheek and in good fun, and that maybe I was in on the joke. And then when it evolved to wanting to beat the shit out of me and punch me in the face, and that I'm the biggest piece of shit he's ever met, that seemed a little drastic.
I would agree. I'd agree with that. Right?
I tweeted something that I probably shouldn't have when I was trying to defend Steve when it looked like Steve was going to be fired.
So I don't remember that.
I said that was back during the.
No, I remember the time. I don't remember the tweet.
No. He. Yeah, I don't remember the tweet.
Oh, it was basically
he said something.
Barstool's not what he used to be, right?
Yes.
Because he goes on and says that. Yes,
that's part of why Portnoy doesn't like.
He hated before that, though.
Yeah, but there's this idea that he's somehow trying to trade on the Barstool name, which is like, I don't know. Right. I don't know if there's really much to that.
No, I think Mike's a nice guy who. I think Mike gets. Yeah, no, I think Dave's missed on this one, but you know, whatever. Go ahead.
Maybe Barstool's changed. That was probably a whiny overreaction on my part. In hindsight, I probably shouldn't have tweeted it and just kept my mouth shut. And I get why that would annoy people. And I've started to understand certain ways that I rub people the wrong way, and I totally get that. I don't think it warranted the reaction that it got.
All right, we track this up. But what yeah, I mean, I don't, you know, I get where he's coming from, and he basically says didn't want to work there. I should have asked him the other night, but hadn't heard this, but I mean, you know, we could talk about it next week. But I don't have a problem with that. I think Dave might if he hears it, but maybe he won't. I don't know. Well, he would, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, what's he going to do now? Just anything he tweets about Mike just helps him at this point.
I know. Maybe Mike was trying to go for that.
Yeah, the only way he can really, I guess his response should be just to ignore it, or else he's going to help Mike. That's probably what.
Yeah, I don't think Dave thinks like that. But any other Mike highlights that Justin thought or no?
I think the Kirk Minahan show is great. I think that deserves more promotion there, and I'm guessing maybe it sounds like whatever Kirk is working on, the secret project, it sounds like maybe that'll get more promotion, which I'm sure it will deserve. So I think those guys are going to be huge there, but I won't be as big a part of it as I was. And that's unfortunate in a lot of ways because...
What are those?
You know, I grew up listening to shows like the Kirk Minahan show. That's the kind of radio, I've said a million times, that's the kind of radio or podcasting I always wanted to be involved in. And, I had that opportunity. And I did it for...
Shut up, Mike. Jesus Christ. Yapping away. But yeah, so it's great. He'll be on once a week. He'll be on, if he wants to keep doing once a week, I think that's great. And I hope he enjoys it. And, you know, he gets into stuff, and I don't want him to feel like he's ever uncomfortable. If he is, he can take a break. I mean, he's not, you know. But it's important to note that people thought that I pushed this guy. I mean, it's just these fucking people are so stupid. But
you didn't push him out of the show because he's still going to be on the show.
Sure, and if he, you know, I think he didn't want to work for Barstool anymore. I respect that. He's doing his own thing. I don't think he's particularly super financially motivated right now, which is great. I mean, if he's doing okay in the foul, whatever. If he just wants to do his thing,
killed it in socks. So
yeah, thanks to Dave. I mean, really, you know, jeez, fraud. But yeah, so yeah, I was trying to. Do you have anything? Just think anything else was noteworthy or no?
Yes.
I do not like the guy, and I don't think I ever will, and I don't think he'll ever like me, and that's fine. But that's part of the reason I didn't want to work for Barstool anymore. I love going in with Kirk and Steve once a week. You know, I kind of got to a place where I thought maybe I can't handle it 5 days a week. But
no, I'm bored. But yeah, so there you go. So Mike bitching away. But no, but I get where he's coming from. Like, after a while, if the guy... The only thing I would say to Mike, and we'll talk about it next week, is like, you worked for me. Like, you didn't really... We had 2 or 3 blow-ups with Dave, but 99.98% of the time, who cares that Dave didn't care about our... You know, there's no interaction. It's not like you have a boss like we've had, or whatever, like in your life, where they're just constantly saying shit to you. You have to deal with them every day. With me, none at all.
Well, I think he didn't want to lend his tremendous value.
Well, I mean, no, but
that's
like,
what it is. His talent, his energy, and money was, helping to enrich.
It sounds like you disagree with Mike here.
What do you mean? I disagree.
Like you think maybe he shouldn't have quit.
No, I agree with him. If he's going to subject you to that level of abuse, but it just seems like it came.
Well, it wasn't particularly frequent. I'm saying there wasn't.
Yeah,
and also,
I would understand if
it also wasn't real. Like he didn't like
Dave's
him.
hatred for
No, but he wasn't going to punch him in the face. Like,
yeah.
Dave, where I missed, because at one point he was talking about, he was almost getting kind of emotional. I don't know if Mike's ever cried before on the air or not, but he, what I didn't realize was how much Dave meant to him. Like as a figure in his career and his life. Like he wanted Dave to like him a lot. Yeah. I mean, and I'm lucky that I don't really, like I do feel like I'm that way with Jerry a little bit, but like there's nobody that I care about. Like I'm not chasing anybody's affection like that really. So,
yeah.
So it's kind of like, I get that word when he's constantly like, you're the worst person in the world. You're a fuck up. But he also never fired him. I mean, he did call him a pussy, and he didn't fire him.
What did he say? Fucking fire me, you pussy.
Fire me, you pussy. And he didn't fire him. No. So I mean, I get, but I do get where he's coming from. I do get that.
The other thing is, now that he's on Patreon, you know what he has?
What's that?
Freedom.
That's true. That's true.
Complete artistic freedom.
And you've seen what that's. I mean, could he have done shows where he talked about All in the Family? Fuck no. Now he can do whatever he wants. I mean, the world is. You have an artist like that in an unlimited canvas. Paint. Just paint.
You know what? He might have sold his pen stock after he announced his departure from Barstool.
Maybe he donated it.
You think
He's so disgusted by Dave, he donated it.
To the Barstool Fund?
Yeah, maybe. Speaking of which, when are we done?
No, we're done at, it'll be midnight when people are listening to this.
So Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, Wednesday at midnight. It's donations stop.
Okay, good.
But
so
the emails, they've been a steady flow. They keep coming in. So
we'll respond to some more criticism of our crazy thing that we're doing here in a moment. But speaking of the Barstool Fund, I did see the Turtle Boy wrote a story. Did you see it today or no?
I did not, no.
So they're one of the companies that won was a Plymouth limousine company, and I guess the husband had some issues with some money stuff, and he wrote a story about how, I don't know, it didn't seem like he thought they had vetted it properly. I read it and I thought I thought it was, I understood where he was coming from, but I was like, this felt a little bit reachy to me.
Plymouth limo business owned by corrupt MBTA union boss, indicted by AGO for accepting $300K in bribes, gets cash from Dave Portnoy's Barstool small business.
So it's the wife owns a company, but it's the husband, and like I get where he's coming from. Point is, I do think, like I don't know who's vetting it. I'm sure they're doing the best they can. But I also think my guess is that they'll go back and try and correct this, I think. I don't know.
Well, you think they're going to go try to claw back the money?
Well, I mean, if it turns out that it's a hoax, wouldn't you? I mean, that's bad. That's like, this happens. And look, they should.
I don't think there's an allegation that the like her business is a hoax. It's just that a guy who's connected to it is shady.
But if they need money and they've made $300K and friggin',
I imagine that they had to pay that back after they got caught, right?
Probably, yeah, probably. But yes,
I don't think they're especially cash.
But I guess the question is, do we then trust their word when they talk about this stuff when they're begging for money? That's all.
It also seems like it wouldn't have taken much to vet this one.
It seems like a Google search.
Yeah.
But you learn your lessons, and maybe they will. I don't know. We'll reach out. But you see this every single time. You see it. We saw after the marathon bombing when people pretended they were in the bombing and tried to get money. You saw after 9/11.
There are people starting the fake, One Boston
right.
Fund,
That's what I mean.
A
Yeah.
ton of money.
Yeah. And the people, the 9/11 hoaxers, like these people, this seems inevitable. So I and maybe they're totally legitimate, but
Yeah, well, I mean, Dave's got to be in a tough position because
he's also not. I don't think he's doing the vetting.
Well, I know, but it's his face on it. Like his
definitely.
face on the video.
Oh, definitely
handing
talking
money
to the
this,
person.
this crooked guy.
So you got to be careful. I'm sure they're doing the best they can, and I also think they're going 3 million miles an hour.
Yes.
Like I am not. It may have been a screw up. It's hard for me to sit there and blame the people who are trying to do the right thing. But that being said, you got to vet. You have to vet. And I don't know who's doing that.
Yeah, but I mean, it does. I mean, I guess, are they going to start policies that, if your spouse was ever
that's
convicted of a crime, you're not eligible for small business support?
Right.
I mean, the company does rides to Logan Airport. So I imagine they're just getting absolutely fucked right now because no one's
Sure. But, are they, I would think you always got to ask, are they scamming us though? Every single time, right? I mean, wouldn't you, this is, you think we're getting a lot of,
what do you, I mean, if it's a scam on behalf of
I'm not saying it is.
Diane
I'm not saying this is, but I'm saying You think of all the submissions we get and emails we've gotten for donations. Think of the amount of submissions they're getting for businesses right now.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's got to be.
Imagine if you're a restaurant and you went over to do carry out or delivery or something like that, and you made a killing because some of your competition is closed out, so you're still making a lot of money. I mean, what's to stop you from going and applying for a Barstool fund?
Definitely.
Your books are better this year because of you lucked out, and Barstool would have no way of.
No, I've talked to people who own restaurants like that. A friend of mine who owns a pizza place said we're doing better than we did last year.
Yeah, there are some places. I mean, just the way the dice fell,
right.
They were positioned to do delivery, and
takeout.
All their competitors got stomped out. So
right.
I don't think we want to be too grouchy about this, or else they'll put us in charge of vetting.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying I think it's interesting, and it's part of the process when you do something like this. This stuff is inevitably going to happen. Like it's just going to happen.
Oh yeah, I mean it's just because it's a charitable endeavor doesn't mean there's not still that 0.01% of humanity that are just fucking scumbags and want to fraud people.
Exactly. Well, yes. So anyway, a long way of saying I love Box of Awesome. I love Bespoke Post. They've done it again this winter. All new lineup of essential Box of Awesome collections for guys, guaranteed to upgrade your life. Whether it's showcase pieces to level up your indoor hosting skills or cozy threads for those blustery days. I like that. Bespoke Post always sends guys the best stuff every month. You get like $70 worth of gear, over $70 worth of gear for $45 a month. Free to sign up. You can pause anytime you want or cancel. You're not going to do that. Every month you get a new box at your house, a beautiful new gift to your house. It's it's yours. It's your world. You open it. There's surprise. Things pop up in front of you. You cannot beat that. And you get 20% off your first monthly box when you sign up at boxofawesome.com. Take that quiz. They'll know exactly what you like, and then you'll send the stuff. Enter the code KIRK at checkout. Boxofawesome.com, code KIRK, for 20% off your first box. That's boxofawesome.com. Enter the code KIRK at checkout. What else?
Well, my old colleague Grace Curley has a show on WRKO and syndicated, by the way. She's on EMJ and a couple other stations in New Hampshire.
She's on the EMJ?
Yeah, EMJ.
Fuck, what is that?
It's an AM station in the Laconia region.
Oh, the Lakes?
Yeah.
Wow,
I think she's all over the place.
Yeah, we were on one of the Lakes channels at one point. I don't know what it was. So she's on there.
Not quite as big as the Grace Curley show, but
I understand. Is it called the Grace Curley Show?
I think so. Yeah.
So we are now, as we are sitting here, 2 days into the Grace Curley Show.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. How is it? Have you listened to any of it?
Yeah, I listened to her start on Monday. She's doing a good job. She's holding her own.
Is she solo or?
Yeah, she's solo with a producer, but it's mostly solo with calls.
And her take is sort of like a fair look at the news from both sides and kind of unpredictability.
I think that RKO has probably made the right decision to go back to just straight right wing. Like they had VB in there for a little while, and the entire thing was that
he just got a job. I saw.
Yeah, he did. He got a job in Schenectady.
Yeah, that'll last about 3 weeks. Go ahead.
Why do you have to be such an asshole?
That sucks. What do you want? His ratings are going to suck. They'll fire him.
An asshole. He will carve out a nice little life.
So he's moving to Schenectady.
Yes.
Bring his family.
Already moved to New York. Yeah.
Okay. Total, absolutely no chance at success. I will make sure that fails.
Why?
I just want to. He was annoying after my show.
He tried to talk to you. He tried to make small talk.
Yes. So what do you think of that?
So now you want to destroy his.
Correct. Okay. I want to ruin his life.
That seems totally rational.
I didn't say it was. I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. Schenectady, huh? From Boston to Schenectady. Are you supposed to go the other way?
Why?
Aren't you supposed to move up?
Maybe.
Are you saying Boston to Schenectady is a lateral career move?
Maybe he got a nicer house. I don't know.
Well, that's probably true. We're not far from there.
He's got a bunch of kids.
Why don't you go by there?
I was thinking about going to get lunch with him, but we got shit to do.
Oh, I mean, tomorrow, you mean?
Yeah.
You think of going to get lunch with him tomorrow?
Yeah.
We're working tomorrow.
That's why I just said we've got shit to do.
You fucking idiot. When are we going to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll be gone for 3 hours. I'm going to go have lunch with VB.
Yeah, well, I didn't know.
Were you talking about the fires from 1612?
I went as far as looking up how close he was going to be to where we were.
What's he doing? Scrubbing toilets at the station?
No, he's hosting a morning show.
Oh, God. It's a failure. I hate that fucking show. Oh, my God. They don't have ratings in Schenectady, do they? I think they can't, right?
No, I think it's like an isn't it Schenectady, Albany metropolitan area? Isn't that the media market?
Oh, is that what it is? So Albany ratings?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that'll be huge. All right, go ahead. Let me hear Grace. I mean, what an asshole that guy is. He's trying to poach you away from this project to have lunch. Fuck him.
He didn't even raise the
price.
price.
Tell his boring stories. Oh, God.
Can I get your name?
Sure, it's Tim.
Hi, Tim. What do you want to talk to Grace about?
I had a suggestion for a Cuomo clip in a comparison of who he thinks he's acting like, which is Robert De Niro.
The brilliant mind.
Oh, okay, where's the clip from?
It's Copland. Did you ever see that movie with De Niro and Stallone?
No, I didn't. What's it about?
If you guys have a show account, I'll send you the clip. It's about a dirty cop, and they all live in New Jersey, a bunch of dirty cops, and De Niro investigates them. He yells at them at one point. He says, "You blew it!" He sounds just like Cuomo.
I gave you a chance, and you...
Yeah, do you want me to put you on hold so you can talk to Grace?
Yeah.
Or even...
Yeah, I'd love to. Do you have a show account? I can email the clip?
Yeah. The email's store, STORE,
yep,
at HowieCarShow.com.
Oh, that's easy. Okay. Awesome.
Very easy.
All right, I'll put you on hold so you can talk to Grace.
All right, thanks.
I want to open up a business. I have a really good idea. What, so Charlie Baker can put his boot on your neck?
Damn right, Grace.
The next 10 years and destroy your business? It just doesn't make any sense.
Made no sense.
844-500-4242. Tim, next with Grace on the Grace Curley Show. What's going on, Tim?
Hey, Grace. Great to hear you on your own show. I love it from 12 to 3.
Oh, thank you so much.
There was an emptiness in the day that's now been filled, so I'm psyched that you're there. Hey, for Cuomo, I had two things.
Tim
you ever
actually
see
likes
the movie
this.
Copland with Robert De Niro? Sly Stallone?
I have not.
I just told your screener. I'm going to send the clip. But this is Cuomo acting like he's De Niro acting in a movie where he yells at Stallone and he just yells, "You blew it!" He sounds remember he blew up about someone asked him about the schools being open?
What are we getting to here?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's very thin-skinned. That's one thing they all tough guys have in common.
Hold on. Will Grace come on our show or no?
Probably not.
Why? Because the cars hate me?
Yeah, probably.
And they hate you?
Yeah, probably.
Oh. But she likes us, right?
Yeah. I'm still friendly with her.
Oh, she does not, because there's a pause there.
No,
I always got along.
I'm still friendly with her.
She told me she was a big fan.
Yeah, I think she likes you.
Like, let me give her a nickel's worth of free advice here. Don't just be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, she can't say it. She can't drop an
You know what I'm saying? Yes. Get to the point, stupid. Does he tie this into the Kirk Minane show at all or no? Or am I just getting a Tip Minane call to Grace about... Okay, go ahead.
And then there's another clip I'm going to send you. It's a pundit who was on a conservative talk show and very smug, very condescending, and he makes this quip about, "Oh, congratulations." And it's just classic the way this guy rolls his eyes and the way he says it. And it just reminds me of Cuomo every time I hear his voice. I'll send both the clips over to you.
Awesome, Tim. Thank you. Send those to Grace at HowieCarShow.com, and I'll try to get them into the rotation.
You guys
appreciate that.
Grace, shut up. I mean, come on. You don't appreciate that. He didn't even say your name.
No, he didn't.
He sounded kind of scared there.
Wasn't one of his better calls. Maybe he's just trying to take it easy on Grace.
That was awful. What the fuck was that?
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ. Did you get that thing I sent you last night about the stupid wrap-up show with that idiot Justin?
Yes. Okay. So intern Justin and Madawaska Rob.
Yes, two idiots talking. And this Madawaska Rob guy, okay? I like him. He's a nice guy. I like his mom. His mom used to be at the front desk at Comcast Television. Very, very nice woman. Super nice lady. I don't know if she has any regrets in her life. I wish she had aborted this child, though. I will say that. I wish she had an abortion.
You want me to play the sound?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, so two things. One,
hold on, Steve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we should probably set it up.
The setup is this is why you have your own show. See, Grace would set this up.
Right.
She'd give the number. She'd be nice to the callers. Grace is a consultant's wet dream. She's nice to the, very friendly.
It's true.
It gives the phone number. Thanks to the callers. Even the callers say inane, stupid shit. It's like, oh, great. Thanks a lot. You can get Grace.
I haven't heard her give time and weather yet.
She would, though, right?
If you told her it was essential for the journal keeping.
Oh, so you're saying she's got no backbone. She'll just do whatever they tell her to do.
No,
that's what you just said.
I'm saying she would do.
Sorry you feel that way about her. I don't.
She would do what an expert told her to do.
Right.
Whoa.
Expert, yes.
Yeah.
So the setup was, once again, day 7 of this, honestly, in the history of the show, the most ridiculous argument yet. The
most trivial, baseless criticism.
Ever. I mean, the fact is, we did steal money for the pizza fund, so I'm open to that.
Of course. We're not even going to cut on this one.
Yeah. Baby Mancock's kid is, totally healthy. It's like baby Hercules. The kid is jacked.
And the kickback was good, too.
He was great. Yeah. I feel bad. I feel bad taking the money from the kid, but what are you going to do? It's a nice living for us. This is ridiculous. So Justin has Madawaska Rob on, and this guy, you could tell, is one of these guys who talks to all these people. Yeah. He doesn't want to piss anybody off. Yeah. There's a word for that. It's a pussy. You're about to hear It's amazing. You've never seen a vagina talk before. You're about to hear the lips flapping for about nothing for 6 minutes. I want to call his mom and be like, well, is it too late? Can we retroactively get you in the stirrups, put the legs up,
80th trimester?
Yeah, jam him in there, and I'll take a knife and stab you in the fucking stomach and kill this idiot.
Yeah, I mean, so two things. One is I believe everybody is right. And
first, hold on.
I've talked
hold on. When you, cops are going to come by. When he says, first of all, I believe everyone was right. Okay, so you and I think that this is the most baseless, stupid thing of all time. This crowd, that Andy Mayo, Menners, John from Scranton, the drunk Canadian guy, the other idiot who wanted to be an intern, they think that we're doing something wrong. So they're allowed to think that. But how can both sides be right, that argument?
Well, obviously they can't.
I mean, like, what the fuck are we doing here?
It's what you said. Well, I mean, just being, what do they call it? There's a word for it. He just wants to please everybody.
What happens when you try and please everyone?
You piss everybody off.
You please no one. I used to say this to my mom, the late Patricia Minahan, who wanted to make everybody happy, including Moss Dudley. When you try and make everyone happy, Mom, you please call Ryan real quick, would you? I mean, you know, I just, you know, all the time. I just, you know, which one should I do while you call Ryan? Trifecta?
Yes, do Trifecta.
Okay, our new friends at Trifecta Nutrition. They make meal prep not suck. All of our meals are backed by nutrition science and taste great, making it simple to get in the best shape of your life. You don't have to suffer to eat healthy, convenient, you save time. Rather than having to spend hours prepping every week, you can call them if you want. Stick to nutritional goals. Our meals have precise macros people need to gain, lose weight, and meet their physical goals. Science-backed nutrition, fresher food, never frozen. I like that. Organic produce, gluten-free. Meat that is animal welfare level 5, highest possible. Elite athletes use it. Fully cooked food, more than just food. 1 second, Ryan.
Yeah.
You shop meal plans and get 40% off meal prep with code KIRK. Go to trifectanutrition.com/Kirk for this exclusive offer. Trifectanutrition.com/Kirk for this exclusive offer. I was just telling Steve, if I said one thing to my mom, I said it a million times. If you please everyone, if you try to please everyone, what happens?
You will please no one.
You will please no one. That was her greatest curse, right? Well, that and pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, it's a tie.
I mean, when she was dying, like at the end, you weren't. Oh, you were there that day. That was when we were with Wolpen, when she was like, she didn't want to do it anymore. Remember, she was like apologizing to him for stopping the clinical trial?
Yeah, he flat out said to us on the phone the day before, like, I'm done. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm committed. We're like, oh, that's great. And you and I went there the next day, and it was like the first thing that came out of her mouth when she was in there with the doctor. She's like, I don't really know.
I don't know. I don't want to upset you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? I remember you reached across. You reached across and belted her, which I thought was a pretty emotional moment, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, quieted her.
Oh, all right, goodbye.
See ya.
Just want to confirm. See, Steve, this is what we're not. Put it this way, we're not the Vanish podcast. You know what I'm saying?
We're not L.
We're not. Yes, we verify. Go ahead. Back to this idiot, who I do like, I have to say.
And people bring up a good point. Yes, there are definitely people who did not donate. That would not donate unless Kirk got involved. You know what I mean? Like a lot of Minifans wouldn't have donated.
Hold on.
Kirk.
You think?
Yeah, no fucking shit.
I mean, look at these numbers. Like, if I just said go donate, I don't like that many people donating. Like, some people would because they're great fans. But this is an incentive. There's a reason why the word exists. We're incentivizing these people to donate. They are welcome not to, but it gives them an opportunity to do something, of which I and you are giving, not an insignificant amount of time. We're happy to do it. I don't care. But I mean, we're just doing stuff. You think I want to schlep around to somebody's house?
Especially if it's going to be in like Dubuque.
Yeah, you think it's definitely possible.
I know.
You think I want to go to fucking Saco again?
You know what the thing
Jesus
is?
Christ.
We were talking about this last night, but some Don Jr. superfan is going to win this. I saw him after he retweeted it.
Oh, great.
I saw all the emails coming in. There's going to be some Don Jr. superfan, and we're going to have to go to their house.
He'll be like, who's Ryan Whitney? Who's Big Cat? Go ahead.
Send out the thing and says, I'm having a golden ticket, and blah, 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 blah. Now, I'll play devil's advocate, which like
it's his way of saying he thinks this way. I love when people do this.
But I like everyone involved. So
shut
and I know
up. Hold on real quick.
They're not
shut up. How do you know? Personally, they're not assholes. They're assholes.
You know them. You've sent direct messages on Twitter with
them.
You
talk about how much I suck or something. So this is the guy who at the last show that we did
in Florence,
those idiots raised tens of thousands of dollars for somebody because we suck. This is a guy who was waiting in line and talked to me for like 20 minutes. Remember this?
Yeah. He was asking you for advice about
how to be successful
on YouTube.
How to be successful in the business. I can't catch a break. Here's one thing: take a fucking side. You wishy-washy fuckhead. That's what you do. But, I like all the guys. They're not all assholes. They're assholes, but, I get both sides. Both guys are right, but they're not right. But if I'm playing devil's advocate, you know what I'm saying? And, what it comes down to is, you're raising money. Kirk's raising money. That's cool. But, Shirley, Shirley ain't going to do that because, we're trying to raise money. And I don't know. But I like everybody. Nobody's an asshole. I like Andy Mail. But I like Kirk. Kirk's great. Kirk does a great job. We can't please everybody. You want to please somebody. But take a fucking side. If you say, hey, Kirk's a shithead, I'll get mad at you. But if that's your opinion, fucking say it. There's your advice. There's your advice. My other advice would be crawl back in to the hole you came out of and get stabbed to death. Go ahead.
And they are doing it to be contrarian, but the people get aggravated when they see, Shirley debate me and I'll put up $50,000 because it's never going to happen. That's the problem.
Hold on. Really? You think when whatever Kirk's desk says 50,000, you don't think that Shirley's going to debate us? No shit. Again, it's a way to get attention to it. And then some people may click on it. And you know what? There's 1/1,000,000th of 1% of a chance that Shirley does it. Who knows? Then if she does it, I will donate $20,000 happily. So where's the harm?
Well, the other thing is,
why does it piss them? I just don't get it.
Why can't we raise money for the Barstool Fund with a golden ticket and also attack our enemies?
Absolutely.
Why? It seems like that's just a win-win.
Minahan show don't want me to attack enemies.
It seems like that's a win-win.
How about Dave when he's shaming Goodell?
Yes.
I don't, and don't even get this idiot, this drunk Canadian idiot, tweets. I sent this to you, right?
Yes.
I mean, I could write a novel on how stupid this tweet is. All I was saying is making the golden ticket until 2023 is a way renegotiate their THERE contract, and that is using the fund for selfish motives. You can help out charity and be selfish. That last sentence I agree with. You can help out charity and be selfish. That's fine. So, then you respond to somebody. It's a negotiation tactic to get the extension. So the gold ticket's available through 2023. Okay, so I'll play this out with you because this is honestly the stupidest thing I've ever read. So our contract, say my contract is up in June and I need to renegotiate. I want to get paid, let's say, $675,000 a year. Barstool is countering at $410,000 a year. We're way apart. I don't want to do it for that pittance. So I say, thank you. I love you guys. We're out. All of a sudden, like a lightning bolt, it hits Erica Nardini in the middle of the night. She shoots up. She texts Dave. Dave, oh my God. We have to give Kirk the $265,000 over 3 years between us. Dave, why? Erica, in the golden ticket, he said live shows for everyone through 2023. Dave, my God, I never thought of that. We have to give him all this money.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much how it would go. That's brilliant.
You idiots. If anybody...
Well, no, because I think you would probably drive the case harder because you would say, no, I don't know if you saw this, but the tweet clearly says this offer is good until 2023.
Right. You see the ticket, Erica? Dave, you see this? Sacco, Madawaska. No, 2023.
Yeah, just wait until everybody else at Barstool starts offering their own golden tickets.
Correct. So I want $5 million a year, and you assholes have to pay up. What I had said on the air, and I thought was pretty clear, was that if we leave Barstool, which I don't want to do, and now that I've got this hammer on my side, I think things are going to change. I didn't even think of this. If we were to go subscription or go somewhere else, that ticket would join us. You can go, we'll do live shows, subscription, or if we went to some other company or whatever. I think anybody with a fucking brain cell in their head would realize that. But the idea that they would think that Dave Portnoy would say, oh, geez, I realize that, but we got to keep him. Got to keep him.
Look, it's a Twitter promise, man.
It's a golden ticket. Erica.
What I want to know is...
I know it's bad business sense, He wants $5 million a year. We got to give it to him.
I want to know how this drunk Canuck negotiated his own deal.
He doesn't have a job.
I know he works at a bank or something.
Right? Yeah, he's a loser. I mean,
what would he do? Like make some promise out, 3 or 4 years in the future?
Yeah, he said live shows at his bank for people, and they're like in the bank. He's a teller at a bank. Is that what you're saying?
Something like that.
So like the bank manager was going to fire him. He's always drunk at work and stupid, and whatever. Probably assaulting people,
stealing
and drunk driving to work. And they're like, we got to fire this guy. The manager was like, hey, we got to fire this guy. The executive manager, Bub, was like, look, love to do it. Look at this piece of paper. They got live shows for 50 years. So we have to this is our mistake, Steve. I am now extending this through 2023.
Wow.
Well, then I have a job. This is in perpetuity.
Actually, will it fall down to Harry?
I think, Harry's kids.
After you expire, it'll have to, it'll be in the Minahan family.
And I got to break something here. Erica texted me, one word, shrewd. She's like,
she just gave up.
And Dave sent me a text with hands tied behind his back. He was like, you fucking genius.
Fucking outfoxed.
You fucking played me like a fiddle. Even Penn is like, Penn's got a lot of lawyers now that are helping us out, but they are like spending days trying to figure out how to get out of this.
I know it was really nice of Jay to call up and just kind of offer to
nice conversation
around the edges. But I mean,
because he said,
held your line.
He's like, is the ticket golden? I said, Jay, it's golden. So he said, fuck, and he hung up on me. He's like, you bastard. Boy, you played that well.
You saw the Penn people donated $1 million.
Yeah, why? Publicity.
Yeah, of course.
Just donate $1 million. Why would they do that? Jeez. They donate, these people donating millions of dollars. It's just like, find something. You find something good to bitch about the show if you want, but like, fucking shut the fuck up.
Kid Rock really needs the publicity.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so dumb. It's great that Penn did that. All I was saying is that making the golden ticket until 2023 is a way to renegotiate their contract. A negotiation contract to get the extension. I almost want to call Dave right now. I won't bother him. He's got 50 million. Be like, Dave, listen, I want to be an asshole. Pony up, asshole. Let's go. Pay up, fuckhead.
I would like this.
How stupid are people?
I would like this idiot just to explain to me how that works.
You have his number, right?
No, I don't think I do.
Oh,
actually,
we can call him if you have it. I mean, it's, and I'm sure there are people too, the crowd, the 80 or whatever, 10, whoever it is. We're like, yeah, that's right. Yeah, boy, he's an asshole. I can't believe he's in this idiot Madawaska Rob's thing is the Shirley thing. No shit, you dummy. Like now we're like talking about the reality of Shirley. It's like, oh, God, I could do something with your lives. Please listen to another podcast. I don't fucking care. Go listen to Matt J's podcast. You're just talking to people still drinking and doing drugs about beating drug addiction. Fantastic. Can you find it or no?
No, I'm just scrolling through my DMs.
I thought we called him before, no?
Well, we called Fez last time.
No,
I think we might have called him before.
I just love to hear it. Oh, you got it? Okay.
Should be great.
Go on, answer. We confront these people. This is what we do. This is how we do it. I just want to have a chicken fajita. That's all.
I was thinking burrito.
They never answer. Well, we tried. The beauty of him with his bank or whatever job he's at, I don't know, is like, he didn't show up to work. He's got them by the balls. That ticket gets you everything.
I would not want to be sitting on the other side of the negotiations table from this guy.
I mean, think of poor Eric and Dave right now. Do whatever we want. 3 days a week. Fuck. We're done. 20 weeks vacation. Again, there's no... Again, we have a golden ticket through 2023. After 2023, we're fucked.
No, we can just come up with another golden ticket.
That's true. Endless golden ticket. That's what I'm saying. Let's extend it. I want to retire 2030. How's that?
All right, yeah.
That good?
Golden ticket 2.0.
Yeah, through 2030. I'm sliding across the table right now. I'm walking out. Because when you're ahead, you walk out, Steve. That's just the way it is.
I mean, if they try and fire us, we'll just take them to the Supreme Court, right?
You don't have to say anything.
Golden ticket.
I'm not going to hire a lawyer. They're going to be like, okay, and the defense?
Hey, Clarence, check out my golden ticket.
Chief Justice Roberts? me hand this to you. This exhibit 1, and that's the only exhibit we have. And you don't get a lot of 9-0s on the Supreme Court, Steve. That's 9-0.
Yeah.
Like they're like 2 seconds.
No dissents
You declare, he'd start talking. He'd be like, this is fucking argument. Fucking these people do.
Well, he has started talking now.
He's kind of a yapper now.
Getting a little chatty, yeah.
Well, all right. BlueNile.com. You can celebrate all of life's special moments, from creating the custom engagement ring to gifting a once-in-a-lifetime piece. All the prices you won't find at a traditional jeweler. Well, first of all, you have the Lightbox lab-grown diamond fashion jewelry now, by the way, as well, Steve. And they have a Lightbox lab-grown collection. It includes new and exclusive styles of earrings, pendants, bracelets, and rings, accessibly priced and set in 14-karat gold.
See, I think the Lightbox is good because not everybody has this kind of golden ticket arrangement where they're just going to make millions of dollars off
True.
the bar stool. Some people, they're looking for a little bit more affordability in their jewelry, and the lab-grown are like a fifth of the price.
I want a Minute fan who is thinking about this to reach out to Steve. Email Steve and say, I'm about to get engaged. And I would like to go through the process with them at Blue Nile because it sounds like it's pretty simple, pretty clean, pretty well done, which I like. You call them. You go to BlueNile.com, you get an expert, you deal with them 24/7. Again, the lights never are off there. They're open all the time. And you cut out the middleman for a great price. I mean, and by the way, you get what? It's $50, $500. No.
Yeah, so the deal is you're going to get $50 off
your first $500,
off your
right?
first $500, and you need to use promo code 30 days, 30 days. Every order is insured, ships free, arrives in discreet packaging, so it won't give away if you've got any proposal plans coming up.
And by the way, the diamond price guarantee. Contact Blue Nile to compare a competitor's diamond against one of ours. In most cases, we can meet or beat their prices. When you commit, so is Blue Nile. Guaranteed services, you said, Steve, and repair for life. 30-day returns, expert advice 24/7. 30 days, is that the code?
30 days.
30 days. I keep doing that. 30 days. Our great friends at BlueNile.com.
I was very skeptical when I did it, but
it worked out, right?
Yeah, it was a seamless process, and I got my first ring, and it was a little bit too small, and I was like, nah, maybe I'm just gonna send this back, get another one. Everything was just smooth, easy. They made it really easy. So.
Well, let's call Carrabba's quick. Just a little pregame.
Okay. We're going to come up with our cheating strategy?
No, we're not. No, we are not. This is not 21. We are going to win clean. And if I see this motherfucker cheat, I am not kidding. I'm going to put a hit out on him. And Steve, we know people.
We do.
You know? Not our friends, but still. Carrabba's MIA the last couple of days. I'm concerned.
He says he's been busy dealing with barstool bullshit. I think his special project that he told us about is not going so hot.
No, he's involved. Of course not. This isn't good. Not focused.
Are we going to have to play a man down tonight?
Hello, Steve.
Who won the Royal Rumble in 1992?
1992. Was that Ric Flair?
All right, good. You're good. You're focused. You ready to go?
I'm beyond ready to go.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're live to tape. Sorry, also. And
okay, yeah, that's legally good.
We had Brandon Walker on who let me know. You probably knew this. The White Sox Dave is a big time cheater.
Yeah, I heard the rumors about that, but I only watched the episodes that I'm on. I got to go back and watch the tape to make sure that I executed perfectly.
Sure.
But I'm ready for tonight.
What's your confidence level? I'm excited. We're going to start in about 90 minutes. Steve and I have we're in upstate New York. We're going to have a pregame meal. We're not going to eat too heavy. But I'm feeling good. Are you any thoughts? Any team strategy? Anything we need to do?
No, I think honestly we just have to go in there with a clean slate. It's you don't want to overthink it. It's not something that you can study for either. You kind of just know what you know. You go in.
I'm sure you are going in with a clean slate. I have no doubt about that. I am fully confident. Are you on any drugs tonight or no? Are you clear of mind?
No, I'm gonna probably mix some Adderall in there. Just it's the drugs are limitless.
Did you bring any, Steve?
No, I didn't have any.
You probably score some. Well, maybe we should find some before. Yeah. Huh. All right.
They might have some.
I don't know if there's any in upstate New York. I mean, there's definitely a college campus nearby. It's probably littered with Adderall.
That's true. If they're open, yeah, we got SUNY's right around here. All right, so it just starts, and then we collaborate through the computer, and then we'll be all set. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, we'll be all set. We can communicate with each other through there. Also, one mistake that a lot of teams make is they will say that there's a question, and Steve thinks that he knows the answer, and Kirk disagrees. The other team might then use what Steve said. So be very careful about what you say out loud.
Okay. Well, how will I say, because Steve and I will be together, how will you communicate with you if we have a conversation? We can do that without giving away the answer, you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, like we're gonna have to trust the process. We're gonna have to have a line of speaking really. Like in terms of intelligence, I'd say it would go Kirk, it would go Steve, and then it would go me. Like I'll talk last. But if I really am confident in my answer,
right?
Yeah, if I give you an answer, it's probably the correct answer.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to throw any guesses out there.
I like that.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak unless I'm absolutely certain.
Who is the leader? Who's the guy who gives the leader of the team final answer? Will that be me?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. You fine with that, Steve?
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Okay. All right. Good. All right. We'll see you in a little while.
I can't wait.
All right, bud. I love the guy.
I can also just kill our mics here so they won't be able to hear us if we want to, deliberate or scheme or something.
He's a good teammate, though.
He is. He's a role player.
Yeah, he's good. He's not gonna break up the team. I don't think.
No. And he's got a set of knowledge that's different from yours.
True. Ric Flair, 1992. Who knew? Did you know that?
No.
That's what I'm saying. What else do we have? Anything else?
Well, something that we could really use for tonight is our last sponsor for the show.
Go ahead, Steve. What's the?
It's Radix.
What's going? What are you dying? What's going on?
No.
A lot of throat clearing.
I've just got a little phlegm.
First show I've never done without water, by the way.
Oh yeah, both.
Not your
that's
fault.
Probably it.
It's my fault. I should have brought some. Go ahead. Why don't you tell me?
Radix has a wide variety of CBD-infused products, including Sleepy Bears, help you get to sleep. They also have their NeuroRoot Focus Plus. The way they describe it is it's like a real-life limitless pill, just like Kravis was just talking about.
Good.
NeuroRoot is the result of thousands of hours of research and development by top scientists in complex systems modeling, neurobiology, organic chemistry, as well as dozens of MDs and PhDs. You got to try it for yourself. Go over to radixremedies.com/barstool. Use code barstool to unlock some special deals they've got lined up for you. Increase your productivity at work. Be a little bit better when you're doing a YouTube show on the Kirk Minahan Network. All around, get better sleep. Support radixremedies.com/barstool. Check it out. Use promo code barstool.
radixremedies.com. So there you go. radixremedies.com
/barstool.
/barstool. radixremedies.com/barstool. radixremedies.com/barstool. What else? Anything else, Steve, as we wrap up?
Well, we did have the that DC John from Scranton video, but I don't think it's
right. That doesn't matter to me. I don't care. No, I'm in the trying to. I've had enough of these people. Like I've been thinking about. I love this show. I love most of the listeners, but I have no idea if this case will turn out to be a huge podcast. I don't know. I hope so. But it becomes so big that Barstool's like, you know what? Just do that. Maybe we'll just do that.
It wouldn't be the worst thing.
No, maybe we'll just do that. I mean, because who needs this?
It seems like you enjoy this kind of investigative thing more.
No, I love
love.
I've had a lot of fun tonight. I have fun. I have fun with Mike. I have fun, but I just don't. And you could be like, oh, move on. You're hugely successful. They're losers. It's all true. But look, like when it comes to money raising stuff, that just drives me fucking bananas. It just drives me fucking bananas. So maybe I'll say fuck off, and then then they can do their own stuff, and good luck.
So you're never going to do any charitable endeavors if you.
I will. I will.
Of
I mean, just for the thing that we're working on now, there's a lot of charitable endeavors we could use. I mean, for sure.
Yes.
So I'm going to be excited to do that, but people will be like, oh, it's just like, I don't. That's the one thing I don't. You think the show sucks? Great. You think the show, whatever, better? Fine. I might disagree, but I can have that conversation. This to me is just lunacy. It's lunacy. What are you laughing at?
I'm just thinking about that tweet.
He's an idiot. I mean, he's an idiot. Like
I think they've gotten to the point where like the reason they're saying it is for this, right?
Sure, it's okay, but like I really believe like during conception, like the dad literally shot heroin into his penis, and the mom was doing cocaine in her vagina. Because it's just a wet brain, just is, and that's fine. It'll end with a crash in the side of the street, and that's fine. I mean, who would care?
Well, I mean, the kids that he wipes out.
True, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's true. Yeah, well, I had something else I was going to mention.
Fweedumb!
It was that, too. It was that. Well, freedom's a wonderful thing. God, I remember. Jeez. I must have been 3? Maybe I was 3. And we went, my mom took me for a walk. It's one of my earliest memories. We went to a mall. And there was this couple, there was an interracial couple, and they were holding hands, and somebody went up to them and kind of badgered them. And I remember I went up to them, and like the guy yelling at them, the argument got in the way, and just sort of gently moved them both aside. And I walked up to my mom, I held her hand, I then held the hand of the angry guy who held the hand of the couple. And I said, we've got to end this. It has to start somewhere. The racial division in America, this dividing line. I wasn't 3 yet. I was still 2. The racial division line in America has to stop. And I propose it stops right now in the Burlington Mall at the food court across from Deb and Walden Books. Because the country has to begin healing if it's going to stop bleeding. And we have to do this together. And then I went back into the stroller, and then we went away. And I was always falling out of that stroller. So, as an aside, and like I remember one time, my mom was pushing me in that stroller. I fell out, and she kept walking without me. It must have been the fundraiser because she walked another 70 miles. And I started walking toward her, as children with their mothers do. There's sort of this link, and we met each other about 35 miles. I mean, these things happen. It was on the highway. Even these things sort of happen. This is not unusual, I don't think.
I'm really glad you said that because I was gonna ask about it anyways.
you want me to hear me tell that story?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. All right. Well, I mean, lots of stars tonight. Brandon Walker, Jared Carrabas. Predictions, Steve Robinson. Will we win tonight?
Yes. And if we lose, it'll be my fault.
If you lose, they'll cheat on White Sox Dave.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's true, too.
But
see, now you're kind of baking in that narrative to explain away the loss.
It's true.
With allegations of cheating. That's like a Hillary Clinton move.
So it's White Sox Dave.
Carl and Chief.
I don't know who Chief is.
We
like Carl, right?
Yeah, I think we like Chief and we like
do
Carl. Yeah.
We hate White Sox Dave, though.
Well, now we do, yeah.
Okay, good.
Fucking cheating, COVID-having motherfucker.
I'm predicting a loss.
Uh-oh.
I don't feel great about this. But
it's not good.
Well, also, like, they're all friends. We're on the outside. I can see the
chocolate milk or something.
Yeah, I can see the questions being rigged. I can see not even on purpose, but
Jeff rigged the deal.
But Jeff asking easier questions to them, not even like telling them what they're going to be, but just making it easier.
Well, this kind of brings into the, I guess, makes possible a DNF. The Kirk Minahan just flips over the table in the middle of it and says, "Fuck off."
No finish.
Yeah, no finish.
Could happen.
I mean, if you start, you're going to be like, you're going to pull a Trump and start attacking the moderator.
I might. It's true. I don't want to do this because Carrabas is important to him. He has good relationships with these guys. I don't want to ruin it for him, but I will say if there is cheating going on, I will lose my fucking mind.
Hair trigger. Yeah.
Done. We're flying from Albany to Chicago tonight, and just going to ruin them.
All right.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fine. I would probably drive instead of fly.
When does this go up? Do you know?
Yeah, I know. I'll put
the trivia one.
Oh, the trivia? Yeah. I think it's live.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I think it's live on Periscope.
All right. 7:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go eat. We'll talk to you Friday, right?
Yep.
Talk to you Friday. All right.
This was pretty reprehensible. I don't know how it can be anybody's idea of humor.